Interesting. Melody movement going down all the way, right? And with that, yeah, I certainly building tension before the chorus. Okay, and then that beautiful prosodic element. And again, with that I hook that I'm sure Max Martin had a great time with in the studio. I feel like it's verse 2, but it certainly feels different. Super cool harmonic vocal arrangement where the background vocal is super busy going up and down and bringing the beautiful color into that changed second verse that follows the same. Well, we could talk about the urgency of restrictions on ultra-processed food, but let's talk song. Today I'm going to react to a new song by Ariana Grande. It's called Hate That I Made You Love Me. I've seen that the co-songwriters are Ilya Salmanzadeh, a person that I do not know, and Max Martin, a person that I do know and appreciate in their songwriting and production style a lot. So I'm really curious to find out what they have come up with and what we can take away as valuable songwriting learnings. So without further ado, let's get going. Step 1, find the tonal center. I think we might be in the key of B flat minor. I think I will use more chord scale degree names than actual chord names. Interesting. Step 2, find the chord progression, and it's quite funny that the second chord already is modal interchange. What I hear is a 6 minor, followed by a secondary dominant. The 3 major, that in that case does not work as a secondary dominant, but just as modal interchange. 3 major, that then goes to the 4, that then goes to the 1. Interesting.
I can tell you why, but something inside.
Okay, the verse takes over that chord progression, and we are now going to look at the melody. Interesting, melody movement going down all the way, right? Ba-bum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, right? With that very characteristic melodic motif, ba-da-da-dum, and this we take through the scale, da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, and then kind of resolving to that F, the major 3 of the scale. The lyrics so far are, I can't tell you why, but something inside is dancing with fire, with a strong melody beginning on the first downbeat. And then we could argue, safely argue, that this is the first line. I. And now 3 longer lines rhyme with that I. Can't tell you why, but something inside is dancing with fire. Okay, the fire is a half rhyme, because actually fire does not really rhyme with I in that instance, and I guess that they will remember this and find other rhyme words for that last line of that phrase. 4 lines, a super short line, then the 2 lines that are longer and rhyme with the super short line, and that fire that has to do with the original line but certainly does not rhyme.
Eyes lit like the sky, turn tears into dime.
Interesting, because they say eyes lit like the sky, and then they say turn tears into diamonds, right? Going back to that fire rhyme, but earlier than we would have expected. Remember that the fire rhyme in the first verse half was only the 4th line. Now it's the 3rd line that is this diamonds idea. And then they go back to the original I rhyme, got good at goodbyes, right? With that beautiful alliteration with G, G, and G, got good at goodbyes, almost taking it to a ridiculous level. Also turned tears into diamonds with T, T, and then D, that is also related in terms of consonants. So they are surely aware of the importance of those alliteration tricks.
Just know that I will find my way from you.
Okay, this new section that we certainly start with that beautiful melody that we are going to look at before going to the chord progression, because it's the pickup melody that takes us to the pre-chorus.
Just know that I will find my way. Just know that
It's pentatonic scale all the way through. Just. What is it?
just know that
I think it's this. Just know that I will find my way. Right? Okay, with the D flat major pentatonic all the way through.
from you, like flowers from a tomb, all you decide.
We keep the progression, right? So we are still in that 6 minor to secondary dominant, 3 to 4 to 1, with that new melody that certainly starts with that pentatonic line that goes up.
Just know that I will.
Let me quickly stop this video for a big thank you to the active financial supporters of this enterprise here on YouTube and over on Patreon, namely Andrew Morgan, Hugh MSE, Jennifer Grande, Jody Henko, Jonathan Ribeiro, welcome back, JC, Prince of Wales, Amy May, Jennifer Grande again, Lena, Bloody Mary 26, Gigi, Vedas, Pat Pick, Sarah Dell, Lexi Mitch, and Shia. If the rest of you also want to contribute, please check the links in description. On with the show.
Just know that I will find my way from you, like flowers.
Right, like flowers from my tomb.
All you decide who you are.
We certainly are still in that pentatonic feel. While you decide who you are. I expect a repetition of that idea. Before we look at this and listen to this, we look at lyrics. Just know that I will find my way from you like flowers from a tomb while you decide who you are. We cannot really see a fixed structure, which is important for a pre-chorus because the pre-chorus's job is to create unbalance. Maybe that uneasiness that we need to go to the chorus that then maybe resolves into something more beautiful. So certainly good images, right? With just know that I will find my way from you like flowers from a tomb, right? Going up while you decide who you are. And now we expect something that will take us to the chorus.
And I can see right through.
Repetition of that. Right? Pentatonic movement upwards.
Bad news, yeah, I.
And with that, yeah, I certainly building tension before the chorus. So the second pre-chorus half certainly starts with that same pentatonic movement up.
And I can see right through. Like shadows on the moon.
This all we already know.
It's all bad news.
Okay, all bad news, and that all G flat melody note is the first melody note in that pre-chorus that leaves the pentatonic pattern. And then we have got this yeah I as a lyrical dominant pull
Yeah, I.
with the band breaking down at the same time, with the pre-chorus drop that we need to come back strongly.
Hey, that I made you love me. Sorry.
Same chord progression in the chorus. So we still have got the 6 minor, 3, 4, and 1. Certainly new melody and title of the song as the hook lyric line at the beginning of the chorus.
Hey, that I made you love me.
Right? Hey that I made you love me. Right? It's basically an arpeggio going down, and then we need this adaptation here because this is where we go to that other chord. So this doesn't make sense anymore. We want this.
Sorry if I made me
And we have got a repetition of that first melodic motif. Right, it's always that major 3 or major 3rd going down. Lyrics: hate that I made you love me, sorry if I made me your type, right? With that beautiful elliptic internal rhyme with sorry if I, not really resolved because we don't know what I does, and then made me your type, right? So going back to that I pre-chorus tension that she uses an ellipsis here in order to keep meaning open. And this I that we know from the pre-chorus comes back, okay? A lot of importance of that lyrical pull there. Hate that I made you love me. Variation of the melody. Hate that I made you love me. Okay, we had before and now it's and one final interruption of this video to introduce my dog to you. You can't see him, right? Yes, that's because I haven't got a second camera, and this is where you come in. Please go to PayPal and send Simba money for his camera so that you can watch my dog react to me react to the songs. Thanks to the first responders: Angela White, Devin Grayson, Paul Freitas, Karen Seidman, Christine Terry, Jennifer Grinder, Natalie Hess, and Laura Beth Johansson Cohn. The rest of you, please also pitch in and let's make this possible. On with the show. Okay, and then that beautiful prosodic element. 'Cause I barely tried. Where she says, 'cause I barely tried to make you love me, while at the same time keeping the melody super simple and not forced at all and just cool and right, I barely tried. And again with that I hook that I'm sure Max Martin had a great time with in the studio. What's happening now? You studied my crown. I feel like it's verse 2, but it certainly feels different. I can't tell you why, but something inside is dancing with fire. Certainly turns into what's happening now? You studied my crown and borrowed my body. Yes, I don't know why it feels so different. Maybe it's because of the harmonies and the vocals. You studied my crown and borrowed my body. Super cool harmonic vocal arrangement where the background vocal is super busy going up and down and bringing the beautiful color into that changed second verse that follows the same patterns anyway. One, kissed by the sun, then cold like the wind. Okay, this was verse number 2 with the lyrics: what's happening now? You studied my crown and borrowed my body. Beautiful B alliteration. Warm, kissed by the sun, then cold like the wind, a bee stuck in honey. Okay, they leave the rhyming patterns. Okay, they are not as diligent anymore, which is okay because with warm, kissed by the sun, instead they use a booster line melodic variation. Warm, kissed by the sun. Like the wind. And only then they go back to that melodic motif that we know from before, and bee stuck in honey. What a beautiful thing! I guess it's kinda cute how you like me where you are. New lyrics in that second pre-chorus. Know that I will find my way from you. I guess it's kind of cute how you like me where you are. Again with that loose structure in the pre-chorus. Just don't eclipse the moon, 'cause it's all bad news. And the all bad news we already had as the finishing line. Yeah. Yes, as the finishing line, so it was like shadows on the moon and it's all bad news in pre-chorus 1, and now it's just don't eclipse the moon because it's all bad news, and I expect an I pull. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me, Second chorus, same thing as chorus number 1, repetitive elements and establishing the hooks. I've held your projections when you felt so insecure. Tell me why is we have got the same chord progression, we have got a totally different arrangement and a totally different melody, which is why I'm very sure that we are in a bridge. Let's start it like this.
I've held your projections when you felt so insecure. I've held your projections when you felt so insecure.
What a strange and beautiful melody.
I've held your projections when you felt so insecure. I've held your projections when you felt so insecure.
Is the melody, I think. I've felt your protections when you felt so insecure. Wow, a very urban. I don't know if that's a word.
Tell me, why is it this way? Why you so hate to see women endure?
Oh, and for the first time, they introduce a passing chord, something that I would have expected earlier, because to go from the 1 that was the last chord of the progression to a 6 minor that is the first chord of a progression, it makes sense to have this beautiful transition here. 1, then 5 with major 3 and bass, and then go to the 6 minor, because look at the bass. They avoided that before to make this shine here.
Really my fault, you all gave me a heart of your own accord.
Really cool.
Of your own accord.
Own accord.
I don't really think so.
Wow.
I don't really think so.
I think this, right? I don't really think so. And then before we say I and go back to a powerful last chorus, we look at the lyrics of this bridge. I've held your protections when you felt so insecure. What a beautiful line. Tell me, why is it this way? Why you so hate to see women endure? Really, really cool. Where endure goes back to insecure, of course. And we've got a lot of W sounds with why and way and why and women. And then it's, is it really my fault? You all gave me your hearts of your own accord. I don't really think so, right? Really, really cool. New perspective in the primary bridge, new lyrics, fresh view, and build up to a strong last chorus.
I hate that I
Made you love me. Hate that I made you love me. Double last chorus, very, very good idea.
Sorry if I
Maybe your time. And of course the song needs to end with that I hook that may or may not be the strongest hook in the song. This was Ariana Grande's Hate That I Made You Love Me. I'm sure to take away valuable songwriting learnings. Songwriting learning number 1 is a melody and lyric writing tip. Sometimes one letter can be a lyric line. It is the case with the word I that starts the song, and it's that
I can tell you why.
first word that establishes the rhyming pattern that is to follow. So it's I can't tell you why, but something inside is dancing with fire, right? So the first I, one letter, one word, one lyrical line, one melodic phrase. Sometimes this is all you need. Songwriting learning number 2, it's okay if your pre-chorus is not very symmetrical, because this is the pre-chorus's job and function to create a feeling of unbalance and unease. And here we saw that with the lines that don't really go together. Just know that I will find my way from you like flowers from a tomb while you decide who you are. And I can see right through like shadows on the moon, and it's all bad news. So yes, the lines rhyme. And maybe we could even say it's a 6-line pre-chorus, which would also make sense, because this is another signature thing for a pre-chorus to create that incomplete feeling. We want to go to 8 normally. So this is something that is perfectly fine for a pre-chorus. And songwriting learning number 3, going back to the first songwriting learning, this one letter, this I, not only is the first line of the song, but also the strongest hook before the chorus and within the chorus. Every time that we hear this I, we know that something is about to happen. Listen to this. Right? So it's always this I. In the middle of the chorus, I think we also have this in... Yes, we also have this as the end of the primary bridge. So it's always the same strategy that always works. So make sure to have those hookity bits that certainly lift your song to the next level. And this was my live reaction on the fly analysis of Ariana Grande's Hate That I Made You Love Me. If you liked this video, please make sure to give me the thumbs up, to subscribe to the Let's Talk Song channel if you haven't yet, and to leave friendly comments, maybe suggesting other songs that you would like me to react to. Remember also that you can increase your chances of your song being picked by becoming a paying member of this thing here. Please also remember your contributions to the Simba Cam. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about the urgency of restrictions of ultra-processed food now. Bye-bye!